Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, just letting you know that this video contains scenes that may not be suitable for people who suffer from epilepsy. Please keep this in mind if you intend to watch the video. And now onwards to Helen's adventures in the world of spoopy vampires. Woo! Hey folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, now with people who appear and disappear in the blink of an eye! You saw them, I saw them. What kind of powerful vampire abilities do they possess? We may never know. We may not want to know. When last we left off, we returned the Astrolite to Mercurio, and their money. The money would have been great to buy things, but the experience is greater still. And you, sir, you did not have many frames in your walking animation up until you got close. Humans are almost as strange as vampires. We now have the task of ending a feud between Bertram Tongue and one of the people that runs the asylum. But we have two other quests that we can deal with first. One of them we've had for a while, which is to find Lily, and the other is to get some werewolf blood that is in the clinic and put it in our mailbox. We want to make sure that the people of Santa Monica don't get an opportunity to examine that blood. Speaking of blood, we could do with finding a bit more ourselves. I see that you're still stuck, sir. Yep, gotta keep checking this car. You keep pretending to work. Right. Has someone popped over here that I can feed on? Because I need to go to Kilpatrick's bail bonds. There. Hello, you! Excellent. Just gonna get a quick bite to eat. You're definitely getting more used to doing that. Ooh, you're gonna be using the phone. There's no cord between the phone and you. And you are in fact not holding any part of the phone. Phones are truly wonderful things. Mysterious, magical. Beguiling. Right. Let's pop over to here, go to Kilpatrick's bail bonds, and look up Rolf. We've already done it, but we haven't done it with a quest in our log that makes it pertinent. So, into here.
Hello, LA. You're up way past your bedtime.
Over here.
Hope you've slipped into something comfortable.
There they are. Toten. Ah.
How many boats do
We
you own?
need a red Lightning Bird 77 CA
I used
plate.
to do a little yachting myself.
Okay, so we need to find that car. That car should have the information that we need. It may even have Lily in it. I somehow doubt it's going to have Lily in it. Right. The garage is over here. We could, of course, not do any of this. The asylum's also here if we wanted to go pop in there, but we don't want to right now. We need to find this vehicle. So we're looking for a red car. Not this one. Not that one. Or this one. Maybe this one? Not this one? Maybe this one? No. It's one of these cars. Is it this one? Yes. It is this one. There we go. We already have the tire iron, but the diary. The diary is very important. This seems to be a woman's diary. One experience. 4:30:03. I met a guy today at the asylum. He's so beautiful. Oh my god. His name is Rolf, and he is from Germany. European men are just so classy compared to boring California boys. He asked to see me tomorrow night. I wonder if he's rich. He looks rich. I'm going to go shopping tomorrow and pick up something that won't make me look like a big fat pig. Can't wait to see him. 5:21:03. I think I'm getting serious with Rolf. He told me he wanted to give me something very special next week. And if it's what I think it is, it's about damn time. I thought Europeans were supposed to be less uptight about this sort of thing. 6:06:03. I woke up at 9 p.m. today. That would be strange in itself, except I don't remember going to sleep last night. In fact, I don't remember anything since Saturday night, when Rolf was over. Yeah, that's not good. 6:10:03. I woke up late again. I haven't eaten anything for 4 days. I don't know what's wrong with me. 6:11:03. Rolf came over last night. He said the reason I hadn't eaten anything was because I needed blood. He said it was all I could eat now, that I wouldn't feel hungry anymore if I drank some. He had a bag of it from the local blood bank. I tried to refuse, but I couldn't. What's happening to me? Seems like Rolf's a vampire, and Rolf was the one that sired Lily. 7:26:03. Rolf said he's going to have to leave soon. He said people are trying to force him out of the country. He didn't say anything about taking me with him. 8:22:03. I had to bail Rolf out of jail today. He was arrested because his visa expired. He looked frightened. I'm afraid he's going to leave. 12:07:03. I haven't seen or heard from Rolf since the night I bailed him out. I don't know what to do. I thought he cared about me. Why did he do this to me? 4:15:04. I talked to this guy I met in the Surfside until 5 this morning. When I told him I had to go, I felt like Cinderella. He seemed like a prince. That's E. 4:16:04. I met that guy from the Surfside again. He has no idea what I am. 4:24:04. I brought E, the guy from the Surfside, back to my apartment last night. He said he's going back to Australia in a few days, now the tournament's coming to an end. I don't want him to leave. I've never felt this way about someone before, not even Rolf. 4:25:04. E kissed me last night, and I couldn't stop myself from biting into his neck. But I drank too much, and I gave him my blood to save him. When I explained it all to him, he said he never wanted to see me again. What have I done? 5:08:04. I haven't been able to feed since that night with E. I'm afraid of what will happen. I remember Rolf brought blood from the blood bank. Maybe if I could sneak in, I could grab a few bags and get out before anyone catches me. That's where you are. You're in the blood bank. Okay, we need to go and head that way. And the way to get there is this way, I believe. This is when it is, in fact, not that way. Are you? Okay, it's not this way. But, sir, you appear to be stood on top of the corner of this car. And now you are no longer stood on the top of that car. Actually, it is this way. Ah, I got it right. So let's head to the clinic and head downstairs. Now, there are many ways we can get in.
Hey, baby. Need company?
No, thank you. We want to go this way. You can use the seduction feat in dialogue to feed and otherwise get what you want from people. That we can. So, we need to go downstairs for the blood bank. We also need to save, because while we had a semi-plausible excuse to be in the upper parts of the clinic, we don't have an excuse to be down here. So, let's be careful. Down the stairs we go, past these tempting vending machines, and into the blood bank. Close the door, might as well be polite. We could break into here if we want to. Give it a try. Don't think we'll succeed. No, difficulty of 9. We could do that if we had 7 in lockpicking and blood buff, but we don't. We could also do it if we had the key. Don't think we're going to be getting that anytime soon. Employee of the Month, Santa Monica Blood Bank, Vandal. That man looks very happy to be working here. Let's say hello, see how you're doing.
You next up for the needle? Your donation could save a life, you know. Oh, but isn't it a little late for altruism? I don't think you're here to give blood at all. I don't buy it, Betty. I bet you're here to take blood. Am I right?
Well, that person knows what a vampire is. The mad look in their eyes says that I might have found the person that's responsible for Lily disappearing. Lily came here, Vandal immediately identified them, Lily disappeared. I don't know what you're talking about.
They all come in here with that same nonchalant look. With that, who, me, stare, as if they were so clever. Do you think you're the first vampire to try and come in here to buy blood? Honestly.
I need to get into the back room.
Employees only. Them's the rules of the queen bitch herself.
It's okay. The queen bitch gave me her okay. Go ahead. Call her.
She did, huh? Queen bitch told me never to let anyone back there. I remember her repeating it over and over in that cold, pretentious voice of hers.
So, you going to let me in or what?
Now serving number 75? Number 75.
Fine. Goodbye. Well, I imagine we could buy blood from you, but we're not going to be buying blood from you. Instead, we're going to be heading this way. You may not let me in willingly, but I have ways to get in. With my enhanced lockpicking skills. I could have done this with the lockpicking I already had, but I don't even need to use blood buff now. So, let's look around. We can't get into there, but we can get into here. Maybe we'll find someone a little bit more reasonable. Like maybe you! Hello. You appear to be very busy.
Maybe I'd cook up some snacks. Oh, brother. Shucking. Maybe I'd cook up some stuff. Just Bunsen burner. What am I doing? Maybe I'd cook up some snacks.
Yeah, I think he's a bit hungry. Hello.
Brother, you. What are you doing back here? I'd cook up some...
You have an amazing ability to speak two different lines of dialogue at the same time. And I also have the ability to bamboozle you with my persuade skill. If you don't know, you shouldn't be asking. We know that something's wrong here with this blood bank. We're going to get to the bottom of it. We need to save Lily.
Oh, you here for the special sauce?
What do you think?
Okay, stupid question, Phil. She's in the freezer. Today's code is... Think, Phil. It's, moon landing, 1969.
Right. Thanks. What experience for that? Okay, we need to go into the freezers.
Stuff.
Let's locate those, shall we? What do we have here? We have a computer. Not much point in checking that out. We are not going to be able to do much with it. Santa Monica Blood Bank. Fair enough. So we also have here. Laundry is here. And an obvious board that I can move that is very obvious. Let's move it. There we go. That leads us to this area. We don't need to go there right now. That is locked. And these are the freezers. Okay, let's have a look inside. I don't see Lily. No Lily here. No Lily here. Though there is a penguin there. Perishable. Keep frozen. We will. And no Lily here. But I think I know where I can find what I'm looking for. Because these boxes can be moved. And, oh-ho! What is this? A keypad. Let's use it. We know the password is 1969. That's not a good sound. That's a pretty terrible... Oh! Oh, this is really bad. I think we found Lily. Lily?
Hunger. I need it. A drop of it on my tongue, sliding down my throat. The hot flash in my brain lighting up my body. I can smell it everywhere. Blood.
What happened to you? Yeah, Helen's horrified about this.
Let me go. It's painful, like I'm going to die. It's calling. Never felt like this before. Let me go. I can smell it. I have to have it.
Calm down. Tell me who you are.
Let me go.
Hold still then. I'll let you go.
You don't look well at all. Oh, sweet mother of God!
Oh! Hopefully that helped. Yeah, I think that probably helped.
The heat. It It's never been so satisfying. All of it. I drank until I heard his heart stop, and I was sucking on a dry, dead artery. It was euphoric. But I've killed him. I've never killed anyone before. What happened? What came over me?
I think the beast... Yep, the beast took over. You had been starved of blood, driven to near madness, and then the beast, the survival instinct, dug its claws into you and was in control. The beast took over. It happens.
Beast? What is that? Why couldn't I stop myself? Why did it feel so right?
Shh, calm down. It's all right.
I tried to steal some blood. I heard they sold it. I was hungry, and I can't hunt in town. They caught me, and I was trapped. Thought I'd never escape, but I killed a man. I have to get out of here.
Who are you?
My name is Lily.
Lily. You're the one that surfer told me about.
E? You know E? How do you know E?
He asked me if I knew anything about thin bloods, which is how I found you.
I tried to tell E about his condition, but he was so furious at me for what I'd made him into, he wouldn't listen. A thin blood, from what I've been told, is a vampire whose blood is weaker than most.
Go on.
Rolf, my sire, told me some vampires consider thin bloods a bad omen and want them destroyed. Rolf wasn't a thin blood, and apparently I am. I don't know why. Rolf abandoned me. His group wouldn't take me in. They said I was a liability. He left me with so many questions, and I did the same thing to E, but I didn't want to leave E. He forced me out of his life. I should go. I have to get out of here. Maybe out of the city. Soon.
Now, that's an interesting thing, that Lily is a thin blood and yet is capable of siring. Not many thin bloods can. But we should uphold our promise to E and see if we can get these two to reconcile. You should go see E on the beach. He says he forgives you. He wants to see you.
E doesn't hate me anymore?
No, quite the opposite. You should talk to him.
I'll go see him. Thank you.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Oh, about tonight, what I did? Please, don't tell E. It's not my fault. I couldn't control it. I've never done anything like this before. I'm no killer.
I promise, Lily. It's not your fault. You couldn't help it. It was the beast. Goodbye. We will keep our word, and also that... Why am I sliding?
Why'd you have to go and let that bitch out? There's one less Phil in the world now. Why'd you have to let her go and eat him, huh? Now I'll never get to do in that bastard myself. Well, you know what? No blood for you. No more!
Well, one, I never bought any blood from you. Two, I didn't want to engage this conversation because I slid here through the power of game physics. And three, you're lucky. If I hadn't freed her, her friends were going to shoot up the place.
That's interesting. A missed opportunity. Guns make people cocky. They never appreciate what a skilled hand married to a knife can do. All you have to do is get close enough to cut off the trigger finger. Or their face. You like to talk, don't you? I want to hear a story. Tell me, what's the best way you violenced up someone? I want to hear every grisly detail. If I like your story, I'll sell you some blood.
I'm no killer.
Blood comes from out of the living. From all kinds in a red torrent. A crimson seep at the speed of a heartbeat. For each drop, a teeny bit of life shed. You don't care how it's got, as long as it is. You'll be begging for it, and not getting any.
Whatever. And there we go. We have rescued Lily, and this is very important. Very important for E and Lily, and vampires in general. But we're not done. We also need to find that blood. We need to find that blood. So this leads to here. The room we couldn't get to before. Now we have to go into the laundry. and see if we can find... The morgue is there. That is a place we can't go into. We need to find that werewolf blood. And all of the... That one is openable. What's in here? The answer is nothing! Can't open that one. Can open... Bit finicky. This... Oh, nope. This one. Nothing in here! Okay. Can we open any of these? No, 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 no. That can be opened by me. What's in it? Nothing. I could put stuff in there, but no, there's nothing in there I want. What about here? There's this computer. If you're reading this, you are not dead. Let's see if I can hack this. Let's look at cadavers. Password. Let's try the hacking. Hacking attempt at skill 1. That's not going to do very much. Difficulty of 3. Okay. We could get into this, I think, with this. So if I now try hacking, if I try cadavers... Oh, that's blood heal, not... Oh, whoops. I did blood heal, not blood buff. Fortunately, it didn't actually do anything, so quite fortunate there. Right, this. Now we go into cadavers and... No. Cadavers. We try hacking. No! If I do it... I think I need to be a little bit faster. Actually, I don't think that makes a difference, because it's intelligence-based, isn't it? Yeah, I think it's intelligence-based. I don't think I'm going to be able to get into that anyway. Yeah, if I look at, yeah, stamina. Yeah, it's intelligence-based. It wouldn't have made a difference either way. Wouldn't have made a difference. But we're not going to be getting into there anytime soon. Then again, we do have one password, and I believe that was ambrosia. Will that get me what I want? No. Well, we tried. We tried. The blood is somewhere in here. And maybe I'll stop wasting my blood using abilities that don't do anything. Too used to using it on lockpicking. I'm sure that's a mistake everyone makes. I'm sure it is. And when we come back, folks, we will go and see about finding this werewolf blood. And we'll probably go check up on Lily and E and see how they're doing. But we can't leave without the werewolf blood. We need to find the werewolf blood. And while we can't get blood from Vandal, we weren't getting blood from Vandal anyway, so no harm done. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. And if you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.